And here we go. Last time, after being besieged by a roving pack of werewolves, our heroes fought valiantly to push back the howling horde and protect their temporary camp. During the battle, however, Jinx was bitten and infected, unleashing all of the pent-up emotions he had locked inside, in the form of malevolent shadows. He was saved, however, as Voxia intervened, and broke her control over him in order to save her lover. After the fight, Verna was chastised for failing to keep watch, which resulted in Wilfred Thundersmoke also being infected. Jinx held watch for the remainder of the evening, as Voxia revealed her intentions for saving him, as well as pointing out that he had been watched by the advisor to Emperor Tarsus, Dracus Blightscale. As they broke camp and started on their way, Brad found a stowaway in Benny the Grey, who had snuck into his wagon and fallen asleep in a barrel. On the road, Jinx told Flint of his talk with Voxia, and in a meeting that evening, the rest of the Iron Tempest was also informed. Brad was notably annoyed by this new development, but with Jinx's own emotions surrounding the encounter with Flames, the two's tensions rose even higher. With the news that Dracus had been watching them in the light now, Piety revealed that her otherworldly senses had noticed an evil force around all of them for some time, but it has since gone and left something celestial. Now, as the sun rises over the hills, they set out once more for the base camp near the Jocado Wilds, and the secrets hidden within the dense jungle. Okay, so, yeah, you guys are starting to make your way out of the hills. Making your way across the large, barren fields on your way towards the base camp of the Jocado Wilds. As you're coming down the hills, though, who's driving? It was Tybalt.
I'm still driving.
Tybalt, Flint, and Wilfred, so I need to make a roll for him. Tybalt and Flint, go ahead and make animal handling checks for me real quick. As you're coming down out of the hills, the terrain is getting a little more steep.
Oh gosh, we're gonna lose some.
Tybalt, your horse isn't really wanting to move much further. Both of them, actually, you're controlling too, because it's in Brad's cart. Brad, I need you to make a dex save for me real quick. I gotta roll one for Benny, and Verna, you too. Verna, you get thrown off the cart as this horse stops, or both horses stop suddenly. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage, so does Benny. Brad, you managed to save. Yeah, so the horses stop suddenly and you all just kind of get jostled.
Guys, these horses aren't going anywhere.
What gave you that clue?
Yeah, roll animal handling, I guess. Did you want to try and convince them to keep going?
So what's going on in our cart? Nothing?
I don't know. He hasn't rolled yet.
He gets kicked in the face!
Ah, shit.
You want me to roll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll animal
animal
handling because
handling.
you're driving Jinx's cart right now.
Boom.
You're fine. Brad, both the horses rear back and the cart kind of gets jostled a bit. I need you and Benny to make dex saves again.
Wait, why did I get thrown out the cart?
Held your save.
No seatbelt.
Wasn't I with Alu though?
Yeah, you were.
What? Make a dex save?
You're holding onto the reins currently still, so no. Okay, Brad, you roll out the back just fine. Oh, poor Benny. Jesus.
Need Benny alive.
Benny takes 8 points of damage through all of this.
Jesus.
As you and Benny are tossed out the back of your cart with some more of your parts, Brad.
Benny's not going to die from fiends. He's going to die from getting thrown off a cart.
Ugh! Stupid strong cow! Why they no go?
I'm sorry, all the horses stop is what you said, right?
No, it's just your cart. The other two are going on unless you guys want to stop.
It's up to the person driving my cart whether he's going to stop the horses.
Do we have any
Or
like
the mule.
horse feed or anything? Like I can try to like get this horse to keep going.
Yeah, you've got some hay in the back of the cart, but there's parts all in the back now.
Can I check why the horses don't want to go?
Roll perception.
Do they look spooked or are they just like tired?
They do look spooked because, Vernie, you see the tail of a snake as it kind of darts off into the grasslands.
Oh.
Yeah, Flint's going to continue on. Unless you guys say anything to him.
Flint, we're stuck here.
What?
Our horses don't want to go. We could use some druid help.
All right, I pull over. I
Whoa.
yell over up to Thorngage. Hey, stop!
Whoa there, gal! Well! Stops up his cart. What seems to be the problem?
All right. I walk back to the spooked horses.
I
Gonna
think
try
I
to
saw
calm them
a
down.
Yeah, roll animal handling on them.
They're spooked.
Okay, Brad, yeah. You and Benny start just kind of loading stuff back up into barrels and crates and throwing it back in the back of the truck. Make a straight check for me real quick.
Is Piety with us or?
She was in the front car, but she can hop down.
You might want to check on Benny. I think he took a little fall.
Oh, of course. I feel like this guy is going to be more of a handful than we can handle.
You're right.
Brad, you're kind of a little sore from that toss you just took, and it's a little rough for you to pick things up. Benny's gonna try and help you. So it's a little difficult, but you managed to get things out. This probably sets you guys back probably about 30 minutes on your travel. Yeah, Pity's gonna come up to Benny.
Alright, little one, where does it hurt?
Here and here and here.
Oh, fine, just give me up.
She hugs Benny real close and just, kind of full on just throws him into her. His head is buried by her, and she will heal him for...
Is there at least a happy ending going on?
Happy for Benny. Yeah, she holds back all the damage. And she just kind of smothers him with her boobs. And he's just like...
Oh, you naughty kobold, get away. Benny feel much better.
Hey, Piety, I hurt here, and here too.
But you did not take any damage. It's fine, just rest in the car, we'll be good.
I still hurt.
But I don't know, can some of you other people cure?
I don't think we can. So I'm gonna try. Can I try to like comfort the horses again with like food or something?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try and give them some food again.
Roll animal handling.
Yes, animal handling with advantage. There you go. Okay, yeah. You kind of calm the horses down after they've been spooked. Brad's got everything loaded back up in the cart at this point, and you guys are ready to continue on from there.
Jinx didn't even wake up from his spot asleep in the back of the cart.
Jinx was still asleep through all of this, just not even giving a fuck at this point. Yeah, Brad, you're getting close to finishing your whatever it is you're working on in the back of this cart.
I throw my hand out so Verna can like climb back up.
Okay, yeah. Verna.
I reach out for it. Yeah.
Okay, Verna. Yeah. Tibble helps you back up in the shotgun position. Everybody loads back up again. Well, that was a bit of a time waster, I suppose. Well, fortunately, there shouldn't be any opposition on the way between here and the camp. We can see it quite clearly from here. Alright, off we go. Up, up. Then he causes his cart to start moving forward again.
We start moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we start moving forward too.
You start making your way down the foothills in southern Brigada. Cross the fields, and you do see the camp in front of you. It's about, again, another half day's travel. Unless you guys want to talk with each other on the road between here and there.
Mine's still asleep, so I'm good.
Nobody in Brad's cart.
Sorry, say that again?
You guys can talk together if you want while you're on this little stretch of road.
Doesn't look like we want to.
Okay. I try. I mean,
I don't know.
I try and give you roleplay opportunities, but, you know. You're technically not even talking now, Brad.
Are we there yet?
I think we're close.
Yeah, I'll say you guys are getting closer. As the sun's starting to set in the sky, you guys start pulling your way up to the camp, to the base camp.
I yell back to, I look back to Jinx. I said, Jinx, wake up. We're pulling up to the base camp.
Okay. I'm gonna crawl up to the front of the wagon.
Jinx has spent all day asleep in the back of his cart.
We had the late watch, so.
It's true. So yeah, as you guys start pulling into the base camp here, what you see before you is just a mass of tents, basically. There's crates full of like supplies and things all over. There's several torches set up for light throughout the camp. What you imagine an expedition camp. This is what you would see. The canvas tarps raised up on sticks, making small awnings. Again, the various tents all over the place. There seem to be a few people dressed in like canvas attire, khaki and with those explorers helmets on, and look very, very similar to what Giles looks like, except taller because halfling.
What are these people exploring? The same area?
Yes, these were all here to look into the Jocado Wilds as well. However, they are not as experienced at fighting. They're more the researcher type, similar to me and my friend Wilfred here. Wilfred, who has gotten... Go ahead.
Do any of them look out of place?
Not really. I mean, they all look... other than this backling of various races, there's a few lizard folk, a lot of dwarves, some humans here and there. You see one or two half-elves, but nobody really seems to be out of place.
Okay.
Anything shiny?
I mean, there's bits of metal and things that are all over, but these are used more as like tools.
Do I see any like magical auras?
Not here. Everything here looks pretty mundane. You do.
Did any of them like help the werewolf pit fight guy?
I was actually about to get to that.
Do I see a bar tent or a whore tent?
No bar tent, no whore tent here, unfortunately. But Wilfred is actually sitting up in the back of the cart now. He's looking a lot better since he got a good night's rest, and especially since Benny worked his magic on him. Yes, most of these men here are meant for research purposes. Not really great fighters. They can hold their own well enough, but as far as exploring too far into the wilds where we are going to be looking, not good for that.
Then they sound useless.
Well, I can assure you that all of them are quite learned. They know a good bit about the history of the area, but as far as slaying things, it's not really their forte.
Do you have a medical tent?
Yes, we do, actually. I will be taking Wilfred there myself to get him looked over, just to make sure that the wound is not still infected.
Yeah, the last thing we need is another werewolf.
I agree. I will leave him there, and then we shall go meet with the camp's head, my friend Tiberius. He should be able to give us a little more information on the area that we're going into.
Sounds good.
Okay. What do you guys want to do with your carts?
I don't know, is there a place where like the other horses are? I'm assuming there are more horses here.
There is a makeshift stable. It's not very large, but it does look like there's a couple of places that you can store your animals.
I'm guessing we can't take our carts like in the actual wilds.
No. The place where you're going is, for the most part, unexplored. So it'd be very difficult to get them in there.
For mine, I'm going to put my mule with the makeshift stable and then kind of turn my wagon into like a makeshift tent.
I'll ask Brother. It's his wagon, wherever he wants it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do we have like a sleeping area or what?
We don't have any open tents at the moment, but you're welcome to hitch up your wagons there and use them.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put the horses wherever the horses go.
Okay.
All right, I ride them to wherever Brad direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys kind of...
The wagon is a house.
Yeah.
Got it.
You set up your own little makeshift camp of your own, kind of attached to the main one over on the side. It's close to some of the storage tents. You can see boxes of food and things on the inside of one, and then ammunition in another one. Several weapons, machetes, again, large hooks and carabiners and things that they use for exploring this area. Giles will take Wilfred to the medical tent. They'll have him looked over. Is there anything you guys would like to look for while you're here? Supplies or anything that you thought that you forgot back in town that you might want to try and get here? Again, no magical items, but you might be able to find some mundane things that you can use.
Is there
Well,
a
I mean,
blacksmith
if
here?
I'd like to get like a machete or some implements to get us, not so much for fighting, but to make it easier for our travel if we're going into unexplored areas, like cutting down vines and crap like that.
Yeah,
We're going into a cave, bro. Don't we need like pickaxe?
I'm going to be looking for some excess rope.
Is there a blacksmith here?
There is no blacksmith. However, they do have a few metal goods if you were looking for them. Flint, they do have some machetes they can provide you. It's 3 silver for 1 machete, and that'll kind of help you cut through some of the vines. Jinx, how much rope are you looking for?
I'm looking for about 100 feet of rope.
They can give you about 60 feet of rope.
Okay, and then I'm also going to look for a crowbar.
Okay. They do have...
I have an extra crowbar if you need a crowbar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll save some money. I'll take that.
Oh, do they have any silver daggers or like bullets out of silver?
Let's see if they do.
Oh yeah, any type of silver weapon, dagger, or anything I could use to coat a weapon.
Ooh.
with silver.
So they don't have the ability to work with metal here. There is no blacksmith. But again, coming through the southern part of Brigada, they did need a few silver weapons just to keep themselves, safe. Verna, they do have one silver dagger. And they also have 5 pieces of silvered ammunition.
And the price is?
Let's see. That's going to run you 10 gold for the dagger.
Okay.
And then the ammunition is... Let's see... 7 gold per piece.
I'll pass on the bullets. I'll take the silver dagger, though.
Okay. So 10 gold for the silver dagger, and you have a silver dagger now.
Do they have any other silver weapons, short sword or anything?
That's all they had, unfortunately. All that they could give up. Tybalt, was there anything in particular you were looking for?
No, I was more looking for silver weapons for the rest of them.
Yeah.
I got it, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Do they sell any other spelunking gear?
There are some helmets and things. That have candles on them that you could use to kind of light your way. They would act as lanterns. But you would have to use candles as well. So
I got dark vision, so I'm good.
Well then, are we ready to talk to Tiberius?
Whenever they get back from the medical
Did
tent.
I finish my building?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to...
Are we near water?
There is a small creek that is running next to this. You can see that this is probably the reason that they put this camp here was so that they would have access to water more easily.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to reveal your creation now?
Yeah, it's a brewery. It's a mobile brewery.
Okay, I was going to do some fanfare for you if you wanted.
Is it open for business?
I mean, it's.
Beer me.
I haven't made anything yet. I just wondering if it was done.
Yep, it's done. Brad, as you... Hang on, it's got to load.
I like it. Don't
Ooh,
change
I
it.
like this music.
As you throw back
change
the...
it.
You throw back the tent on the back of your cart, and presenting Brad's Mobile Brewery.
I'm first in line.
Okay. I didn't know it was going to be a public thing. That worked.
The cart that you made, Brad, it's not quite great for the infusion process. You weren't able to hook an infuser up to it. However, you can make large quantities of alcohol for any of the thirsty patrons that you meet along the road. And especially here within this camp that has no alcohol, this is a very welcome sign.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I'm still first in line.
So I can't make any of my other stuff, though?
You cannot make your special stuff with this, but you can sell large quantities of alcohol with it.
Is there any way I can make my special stuff at all?
You would have to hook up your infuser, and that might require you to work on a little bit more back at the Lusty Barmaid. On the road, this was the best you could do.
Oh,
However, you might be able to make some money with this.
yeah. That's, I guess, the only thing we can do with it.
So,
I guess we get started.
okay. I'll say while you were on the road, you actually managed to make a couple of barrels. as there are some thirsty patrons that are already here, and as they see the fanfare around this new cart that's rolling up with the Atom seal on it, they actually seem to know who you are, and they are quite thrilled to see any form of, booze showing up. You already have a few people that are willing to pay money for you for this, and you end up making probably about 90 gold.
What's the distance between the two carts?
They're pretty close together at the moment. You guys set them up in your own little makeshift camp, so I'm going to say they're probably about 5 to 10 feet apart from each other.
I'll throw in my hammock. I make a hammock between the two.
Okay. The smell of booze kind of wafting in your face.
As I'm trying to figure out a way to run a little siphon hose.
Sleight of hand. Brad, your brewing sense is tingling. Somebody's tampering with your stills.
What do I have to do?
You have to use your eyes to look at it, obviously.
Perception. Insight. Perception.
Okay, we'll do perception then. Find it. Probably not gonna be any better.
Dwarves are afoot. You catch Flint.
Yep.
You catch Flint trying
There's a lot of dwarves.
You catch Flint trying to sneak a hose into one of the sitting barrels.
What are you doing?
I'm thirsty.
So why don't you just ask?
You were too busy. Don't want to disturb you? Fine.
All you gotta do is just ask.
Yeah, I should ask the rogue to do it for you.
I figured the rogue wouldn't be here. He would be off in other spots.
This time's a bust.
I wouldn't say it's all a bust. I think I have found some business here myself.
Gross.
What the fuck? Everyone.
It's Thomas's will. I kind of have to, at least try and spread joy and happiness. Though there is a lot more penis than I would wish.
I roll my eyes and look for a tree.
Jinx, what are you transforming into?
Mary.
Mary? Okay. So yeah, after Brad's grand reveal of his brew station and selling the 2 barrels that he had made, Giles does come up to you all. Well, I think Wilfred is going to make a full recovery despite the injuries. Your little kobold friend there actually did quite good work on removing that curse.
Let's just keep it a little secret.
Which reminds me, your changeling friend, is he alright?
That's a good question. The answer is we don't know.
Am I anywhere near these people at the moment?
I'm assuming you are.
Okay. I'm just going to stand there at the moment.
I would still say the same thing, whether he was there or not.
Also, no reaction to the fact that he knows you're a changeling.
I've kind of been walking around as a changeling for a while now. So, yeah.
As long as he
The fact that he knows exactly what I am is very intriguing, and I would love to talk to him later about
As long as he didn't...
Fact,
Go ahead.
nah, you can go ahead.
As long as he didn't get bit, that's fine. I know his people can be a bit unstable sometimes, but we should be fine.
I'm going to cast message and actually ask him if I can talk to him later.
Ah, yes, of course. Whatever you would like. Shall we go speak to Tiberius now? Get a bit more information about the area before we head out in the morning.
Yep, let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Her, it, whatever.
I have a question first.
Okay.
I forgot. Is there, for that store that sells stuff, do they sell the little hook spikes that you can tie around the end of the ropes?
The Pythons?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what they're called.
Yeah, the Pythons.
Yeah, for climbing.
You
Yeah,
should,
do they have any?
you should have some on you, actually. That should have been part of your burglar's kit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I think that kit comes with 10 Pythons, so you should be good on those. And this is not a store. This is basically their quartermaster is selling you some of their gear that they have.
I don't have I forgot that we switched my burglars to a Dungeoneer pack.
Then it should definitely be in the Dungeoneers pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do know for sure that those are in there. So yeah, you do have 10 Pythons. Wilfred, Giles, he leads you all to the center of camp, where there is a very large, elaborate-looking tent. These bright banners, which have that symbol that you recognize as the Explorers Union, that are kind of draped over it. And another symbol that, well, you can't see it, Brad, but Tybalt, you would recognize it because you saw this earlier. You also see the symbol for the Draconic Protection League.
So this is the same thing that Brad's a part of, right?
Right. Well, his family. And as you approach the tent, the flap on the front that covers as kind of a makeshift door seems to have a large bird of some kind on the front of it. Almost looks like a duck.
Duck door. It's duck door. Sorry, I can't help it.
It is kind of ironic. There's a flap covering a door, and it's a duck.
And as he pulls the flap aside, he leads you all in. And as you walk into this very large tent, you see all manner of very fine explorer's gear. There's a globe in the corner. There's a table in the middle with maps just strewn all over the place. It smells as very expensive wood and tobacco. There seems to kind of be a cloud of smoke actually kind of pooling at the top of the tent, and a small flap on the top opened up to kind of let it out, but it's not doing a very good job.
All that from one person?
Yeah. And at the table, looking over the map, you see a very large dwarven man who has kind of a red mohawk and a very large, bushy beard, this huge mustache that kind of hangs down with it. He's got a monocle on, and he's smoking on a cigar currently as he's using a compass to kind of trace out points on the map. And as he sees you all enter, "Ah! Good evening, lords! Tiberius, good to see you. Friends, I would like to introduce you to Tiberius Duckdoor."
Do I recognize that family name?
No, you don't. You can roll history, but it would be a disadvantage.
Copyright infringement.
What do I know about duck door?
He's a duck, I hope.
He is of a clan of mountain dwarves that come from far to the west. Some believe that clan actually came here through some mysterious portal to another plane.
Does the portal have a duck painted on it too?
Oh man, too good.
But yeah, Flint, you wouldn't have any context for knowing who he is. Jinx, however, yes, through your travels, you would have experienced these people at some point in time.
Gross.
Okay.
Be the first dwarf he's woken up with.
Giles, it's good to see you, lad. Is this the new bunch you're bringing through the wilds?
Yes, we were going to head out in the morning, try and take our shot at the, Northwestern Pass.
Oh, you're headed that way then. Oh,
New bunch? How many bunches has there been?
you'll have probably been, let's see here, 8th group within the last month.
I need to come back.
To go in?
Of the 7, I think we've had maybe 4 people come back total.
How big
many
was
was
the
in
group?
each expedition?
About 7 apiece.
What got them?
That's a good percentage.
I meant 4 total, not 4 of each group.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's a good percentage.
What killed the rest of the group?
Well, between the snakes and the crocodiles and the locals, there's pretty much not much of anything that wouldn't kill you up there.
Locals?
Yeah, the local tribes. Actually, what, the little frog people, grungs. There's a few tribes of them that kind of live deep down in that part.
Why is the Draconic Protection League here?
They're always here. And actually, that would be my representation itself, actually.
But like, don't they usually go around where they're looking for dragons?
More as a precautionary measure at this point. We don't know if we're ever going to romp on any.
Have you had any evidence of dragons in these parts?
Not in this part so far. But again, some of those areas we hadn't been able to explore completely. Especially the place y'all are going into.
Great.
We do know that old wizard's tower is in there. I think that's why it's been such a popular place to try and find things. But again, it's been hard for anyone to even get close to it. Local grung tribes aren't really too friendly with any foreigners coming in. However, we do believe that can be reasoned with if you try. It's just going to take a lot to convince them.
Do you know what language they speak?
I mean, grung?
I turned to my group. Does anyone speak that?
Given the right conditions, I can speak what we need.
I have been told that Inferno sounds a lot like Grung at some point in time, so I think that was racist.
Actually, somebody I'd like you to meet. Maybe you can get more information out of him. Of course, I don't really speak his language.
Glump, get in here! And as there's a side flap that's connected to the tent, and as it opens up, you see this kind of hunched form of this frog-looking person that kind of hops out into the tent where you guys are. Lads, this is Grump. He was one of the Grung elders in that group to the northwest. Of course, I kicked them out for trying to help us.
Interesting.
Why you get for helping you? Is there a rule? What's the rule with foreigners?
Comprehend languages.
I'm
Okay.
going to cast comprehend language.
Kill.
Kill. So apparently the rule for foreigners is to kill them.
Like on site?
Yep.
Yep, seems so.
Is there any way for that not to happen?
Is there any special rules to where you won't kill foreigners on site?
Challenge.
What type of challenge?
Challenge. Bovo.
Challenge Volvo. Is that the champion of their village or something?
Elder.
Elder. Okay, challenge the elder. So apparently, the only way to not be killed on sight is to challenge their elder.
Challenge the elder to what? Like combat?
An elder frog.
Yep.
Yep, you gotta fight it. Is it a challenge to the death or
Yep.
a to the death challenge? And then do I become like the leader of the village if I win? Like, how's that work?
Yep.
Oh man, I got frogs. I mean, yeah, if we challenge the elder to combat, then basically we get to make the rules.
To the
Yep.
death. Is it like one-on-one combat or?
Yep.
So he understands their common that they're speaking.
You cast comprehend languages.
Yeah, it's on me.
He can understand the common. Yeah. He's been with you. He's been in this camp long enough that he can understand common. He just can't speak it.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering if they like. Okay, so I'm the only one actually understanding what he's saying. I'm just, yeah. Hey, sure. So yeah, so what's this? Is there a special rule 101? You said.
Yep.
Yep,
He
101.
reaches into his bag and he pulls out a small carved stick that looks kind of like a totem, and he hands it to whoever wants it.
I'll reach out and take it since I'm having a conversation with him.
Okay.
Is it magical?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do I sense anything as I take it?
Roll Arcana on it.
Not my greatest ability.
Does it look
Today
nice?
it is.
22 should be good though.
Yes, there is. It does feel magical. Tybalt, you do see magic coming off of it. It is. Ah, shit. Let me look up the schools again because I keep forgetting what it actually is.
If only we could hit one more level and I could get Identify back.
This is one thing I should know by now. It is. Enchantment. There is a strong enchantment magic around this totem that he's given you.
What is this? I'm just gonna ask him directly.
Totem challenge, Bobo.
So I need this totem to be able to challenge him.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. What are the odds that we'll run into him on our trip?
He kind of shrugs.
Do they tend to, like, I mean, is the village close to where we're going?
Deep. Oh yeah, that village is actually pretty deep in the woods itself. Not many people have even made it close enough. Usually they get pelted by fucking poison spears before they even get close.
Poison spears, okay.
They're like traps.
What type of poison do they use?
They're their own.
Okay.
It would be highly recommended that you not go trying the Hogany Grung.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Piety. Let's not hug the grown.
Oh, but they're so cute.
I guess that means no using them as shields either, huh?
Grump kind of looks at you funny and blinks both of his eyes.
Sorry, I just had flashbacks to another life.
Wait, you weren't there for that?
Alright, so we have a way to challenge if we do run into them, but this area we're exploring, is it anywhere near this deep area where the village is? I'm gonna ask the door dude, I guess.
Well, it's on the way. Like I said, not many of the groups have even made it too far in. They either come back with their tails between their legs or, bloated corpses.
Okay.
A lot of nasty shit in that country. That's why not many people have been able to find it to begin with. We do think that there might be something up in there, but strange things in that place.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Definitely not into that one-on-one fighting. That sounds terrible.
I mean, if it comes down to it, I don't think we'll have much choice.
Which one of us would be fighting this guy?
I could, but I don't know if that would be very good for me.
I would say Brad.
I second that nomination.
Questions. Is magic allowed in these fights?
He kind of shrugs again.
Have you ever had anyone actually challenge?
Nope.
I'm guessing because nobody actually had the totem to challenge, since you have to talk to one of y'all to get the totem to begin with.
Yep.
That seems like a dumb rule.
He kind of shrugs again.
How tough is this elder?
Big. Mean.
How old?
Ancient.
Does he use magic?
Maybe.
Has he used magic before in front of anybody?
Yes.
So he does have magic at the very least. What type of magic was it?
Big.
Big magic. Like big fireball, lightning bolts.
Big. He kind of puffs himself up as he says this.
Are you out of character? Are you relaying this? What he's saying to us?
Some of it, yeah. As I've been doing it, I've just been doing it. Like anything that I didn't deem like significant enough to pass on, like a yeah or a yep, I just kind of no. But yeah, the rest of it, yeah.
Like he makes himself big, like polymorph type stuff.
Yeah, he nods. Well, if you want to head out in the morning, I'm sure you got enough gear to try and cut through the brush. Hope you brought some anti-venom. We've been running a little low ourselves.
Is there any other creatures?
Was that Flint?
Is there any other creatures out there besides these grogs and any? Sounds like it's mostly swamp creatures, but is there anything else we should look out for?
There's been a few fey creatures, but they're far and few between. If you
Any giant crocodiles?
all over the damn place.
Explain more about your anti-venom crisis going on right now.
Well, people keep wanting to go into that section. They take all the anti-venom with them. They die, and then they don't come back.
What's killing them again?
Well, alas, just so you know, if they're taking anti-venom with them, it's probably the snakes.
But if they have anti-venom, they will survive the fight, wouldn't they?
They don't know that.
Depends on the size of the snake.
Y'all got giant snakes?
As I said, we don't have too much information coming out of that place, but I have heard a couple of them that come back screaming about giant creatures. I'm thinking it might have something to do with the Nagi. It might have something to do with Velasil. Not quite sure.
Interesting.
This is a line where Velasil entered into our plane, after all. Her first footsteps happened right here into the Jocado Wilds. Flint, or excuse me, Tybalt, you would have remembered all this. This is what
Yeah.
the Elder was relaying to you before.
Ask the frog guy if there's anything his people are afraid of.
Is there anything y'all are afraid of in the wilds?
Soup.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Black
What?
swamp.
Black swamp.
You said that a couple of times. Apparently there's some kind of black swamp that they refuse to go into.
Interesting.
Has anybody else, you guys, gone into the black swamp?
We haven't even been able to get close enough. We don't know where the damn thing is.
Know anything about any kind of black swamp ever anywhere else?
Wouldn't have any context for it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Can I insight him if he's telling the truth?
Yep.
You don't even understand him.
No, not the frog. The other dude.
Yep, inside him. He's telling the truth. This is a very, very unexplored area. They don't have much information on it at all. The little bit that they do have on the grung in the area are what they got from Grump. As far as what's actually out there, they know a little bit about the wildlife, but nothing else. All they know is that...
Does Gronk want to go home?
You would have to ask him that.
I mean, I just did. He understands common, right?
Yeah, he understands common.
That's right.
Yeah.
Grump, outcast.
that doesn't answer the question. Do you want to go home?
What? Bobo did.
Do what?
He wants Buffo dead.
Buffo dead. Alright, so he wants the Elder dead.
Any interest on being our guide?
They kill Grump.
Good God, this voice is hard to do. Oh,
It's hard to understand.
damn frog people. Oh. They will kill him on sight if they see him. So he doesn't want to go back out there.
But could you on site even if, say, I was to challenge before? If I have the challenge total.
Yes.
Interesting.
Basically, if you challenge the Elder and win, he can go back.
Okay. Well, he can't go. The only way he can go is if we kill the Elder, so...
So I guess we know who's living in there, and to stay away from a black swamp of some kind.
But what if the Black Swamp is like what we're here for? I mean, we're kind of exploring in. Like, we don't even know what we're doing. And
Again,
apparently these people know of stuff, but they've never been in there, so what the hell do y'all know?
all we know is that tower's out there somewhere.
Has he seen the tower? I asked Grump.
Yes.
Have you been in the tower?
No.
Where's the tower?
Far north.
Far north. So could you mark it on a map?
He will... Okay, so... Actually, I've gotten all my directions mixed up. It's south. Anytime I said north, it's south.
I was wondering how we were going north. when we
Yeah, I
came
thought
from
north was weird.
But I was just going with it. I was like, oh, let's just...
Anytime we went north, we went south. So it's actually southwest, not northwest. So, anyway, obviously the base camp is here.
Mm-hmm.
You will be going into the Jocado Wilds, which is this area here. The tower is somewhere around here.
It's around here.
Right.
At the base of the peninsula.
Basically, yeah. And I'm not going to do it in Grung voice because, oh my god, my throat. Basically, he will say that the reason they don't go near the tower is there is some kind of strange force around it, and they don't feel good going close to it.
Okay.
Well, if
Yeah.
we're not running, we know where to go to run from Grog.
Yeah, and we got an idea of where the tower is. That's better than what we had so far. Guess all that's left is anybody else got any questions, or rest up and go do this tomorrow?
I'm gonna go find someplace to crash, so I can get ready for tomorrow.
I am not too happy about sleeping with a bunch of unwashed dwarves tonight, so...
But you can make them happy, huh?
I'm sure Thomas's will can wait one evening.
I mean, my cart's not super big, but
If you don't mind.
I'm gonna climb the tree and fall asleep up there on the tree.
Okay.
are the people that have been standing guard here going to be standing guard throughout the night, or do we need to assign our own watch?
Yeah, this place is pretty well established. They have their own watches that they keep throughout the evening.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you, Tiberius. I believe we shall be heading out in the morning. Maybe we can actually find something this time.
Hope you can. It'd be good to put some of these mysteries of this place to rest.
Message Thorngage and ask if I can talk to him after this. Like, go ahead and talk to him before I head to bed.
Hornblower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hornblower.
Yeah, you can.
Not Thorngage. Dirt.
Yeah, you can.
Door.
Well, good evening, folks. We'll see you in the morning. Does anybody have anything else they would like to do before they go to sleep?
Drink some more beer.
Okay. There's not much left. These explorers have pretty much tapped the kegs at this point.
Yeah, they haven't had anything to drink for a while, and there's only 2. Yeah. Going.
Okay, so if there's nothing else you guys would like to do, I'd say y'all go ahead and go on to bed. Jinx, if you want to go ahead and talk to Giles, you can.
All right.
So, Giles,
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and change appearance. I'm assuming we went somewhere private to speak.
Yeah, he'll take you to his personal tent, which is kind of close toward the center of camp.
I'll change appearance to my natural state. So you know what I am.
Ah, yes, a changeling. Quite a fascinating people.
What do you know about us?
Not much, actually, but the main thing we do know is that your people were involved in many ancient wars quite some time ago.
Involved how?
More on the rebellious side, I should say. We've found some listings in a few ancient texts. The scroll that you showed me before was a calling card of sorts, more of a recruitment poster, I should say, for a group that was fighting back against the local populace. They believed that they were not being given their fair shakes, so to say.
Guessing that didn't go too well, considering I don't really see any of my people anymore.
Well, and that is the fascinating thing. We really don't know. Much of the history of the changelings past a certain point has completely vanished. We do see a few mutterings of your people here and there. As you know, it's very hard for your kind to have children. Therefore, the race itself has not really flourished. There was been a few words about 3 changelings in particular, primes I think they called them, that were the leaders of this group, but not too much information.
Who are these primes?
We don't know. As far as we know, they were changeling elders that took it upon themselves to try and fight back against the corruption.
Interesting. Alright. That's basically all you know.
Only information we've been able to find. The freedom of your race is most intriguing. You can be whatever you want at any point in time, yet people fear you for some reason. I don't understand this.
Well,
Your race has the ability to commune with anyone. If anything, your race should be the uniting factor amongst the world.
I don't think that's the way most people look at it.
Unfortunately so.
I think a lot of people fear what freedom actually means.
This is true. You have places like the damned Norellian Empire trying to bring everyone under their heel. They think that their way is the best, when I think the ways just exist. There's so much more in this world to explore and figure out without us fighting against each other all the time.
I suppose.
That's why it's been the charge of the Explorers Union to try and understand this world as much as we can without petty conflicts.
All right. Well, I suppose that's all I had.
I hope you rest well. He will head out in the morning and hopefully not die. He kind of motions with his arms.
Gonna nod and change back into Mary as I turn to leave.
Okay. And we'll say that you head on off to your cart. Piety's already asleep at it.
Push her over and make enough room for me to get in there.
If you want that, just be quick. I'm tired.
Nah. I'm just gonna curl up and go to sleep.
Yeah, so everybody will get their long rest in at this point. Again, Jinx during the middle of the night. Obviously somebody's sleeping next to you, but you feel like someone else is as well. And as you all wake up in the morning, the sunlight creeps over the jungle trees that lie before you. Everyone wakes up. Benny has already started cooking breakfast for everybody over a campfire, seeming to produce carrots out of nowhere.
Magic carrot.
Benny, find any bacon?
No bacon. You got bacon?
I want bacon.
Need bacon.
What is everybody doing this morning?
Eating breakfast.
Okay.
Same, filling up my canteen.
Okay. Fill up your canteen full of water. Benny does
Yeah.
Benny does need bacon for the soup, though, if anybody has any to give him.
Is there any in the rations that we collected when we went to leave?
Yep, there should be.
Okay, I'll give them some from my rations then.
Okay. Yeah, write off one ration, then that'll help feed everybody for the day. Or for the morning, at least. He makes some more of that bacon and carrot soup for everyone. Okay. Any more preparations anyone would like to make?
Oh, hold on. The others. Oh, crap. Come on. I want to do this. Check the weather.
In this area, it looks like there might be some light rain towards the evening. Going further into the jungle for sure. So that might be something you might need to prepare for.
Yep. I will go ahead and pass that information out to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Do they have like extra cloaks for rain
Yeah,
here?
do we have like reindeer?
They do have some canvas rain cloaks that you guys could buy if you want, because I don't think you brought anything with you.
The price, sir?
1 silver per.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one.
You said one silver?
1 silver, right.
Yes, I'll definitely buy one.
Okay. So,
Yeah, why not?
yeah, if everybody wants
I
one.
want 3.
You want 3? Okay, so 3 silver for you.
Yep.
You get 3 canvas raincoats. Brad wants 5. Okay.
Jesus. What the hell?
What
He's
are you
trying
doing?
to copy me.
What are you going to do with so many raincoats?
Can I get a little one for Binks?
He puts a potato sack over Binks.
Well, when it starts raining tonight, Heidi, you'll see. And by the way, you don't need a raincoat.
Are you sure? These things get really hard when they get wet.
I'm positive you don't need a raincoat.
Yeah, you do. You need one.
I'm just gonna grab one and hand it to her and pay for it myself.
Merci.
They don't want you catching a cold or something.
So, yeah, you all have your raincoats now.
Do we have oil to start fire in case we need to make a fire?
Do you?
I don't know if I bought that. I know I have other things.
I mean,
but
I could just make fire.
that is true. I forgot.
Yes, a few of us
Yeah,
can do
he can
that.
make it. He can make a 30-foot fire.
Okay.
Patty lights her finger up.
All right. I want to make sure we're good.
Tibble, can they not all do that?
I don't think so.
It's just us?
Yep, it's just us.
I'm gonna pull out my drift globe, set it on my finger, and turn it on real quick. Huh?
Putty starts clapping.
Oh, by the way, I have Druidcraft, which also does stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
As you all are preparing in the morning, you eat your supper, or breakfast, excuse me. Here's the big question. Do you want Benny to come with you, or not?
I thought we were leaving that up to Benny.
Use that two-sided dice of yours.
He's following Brad right now, so...
that's all up to Brad. Brad's the one who made the promise.
Is it safe for him to be here?
It's safer here than it would be in
safe
there.
for any of us to be here.
It's for sure safer in the camp.
Let's leave Benny here as the cook for these people.
Carson, what magic, like what school of magic is coming
He
up?
did heal a curse.
Plus, you should stay here and guard Brad's mobile distillery.
That is true.
As he keeps popping these carrots out of nowhere, you do sense a heavy conjuration magic coming off of him.
Actually, that's a conversation between Brad and Verna, because Verna it was Verna's contract. Brad was the one who made the
promise.
So you and Brad discuss it.
He could probably be useful with us, but it's not going to be safe.
I'd rather him be safe than useful. What do you think, Brad?
Life?
I mean, life is short.
So are kobolds.
He's not wrong!
Let's make the decision. Stop burning daylight.
What would you rather do, Benny?
I do whatever you want me to. Me just not want to die.
What I ask you, what do you want to do?
Not die.
Then you should probably stay here.
Okay. Benny makes soup.
That's probably the right choice. I kind of like the kobold.
Does Benny have weapons?
He has a book.
Can I pass him a weapon so he can keep it on him in case something does happen?
I mean, you could give him a dagger.
Yeah, give him the silver dagger.
Hell no! I'll give him one of my other daggers.
Okay.
Ooh, this is good for cutting carrots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poofs a carrot out of the air and just kind of slices it.
Where do you get all them carrots from, Benny?
Me not know.
Noah.
Maybe you should find out.
I want that
They're
power.
magic carrots.
He just seems to
You
gotta
drain
be
your life force.
pulling carrots out of nowhere.
Hey,
Yeah,
at least it's coming out of the air and not out of his ass.
We don't know that.
I mean, yeah, like out of the air could be out of anything.
pulls one out of his pocket and crunches on it.
All right, so now we know he's standing. Should we get going?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. All right, you all start packing up your gear. It's not a very long travel to the entrance to the Jocado Wilds. Obviously, you're not going to need your carts. You can't get your carts in there anyway, so you might as well just keep them here. Your animals will be well cared for while you are gone. Giles is going to accompany you, but he's going to try and stay back as much as possible. He's going to let you guys do the brunt of the grunt work. And Wilfred is going to stay since he's still injured and not feeling quite well, though he is expected to make a full recovery. So, and as you guys start making your way there, you see this massive wall of trees in front of you. It takes you about an hour or two to walk to the edge of this jungle forest. As you start getting closer, the ground starts to feel more mucky, kind of covered in leaves and just debris. Things decaying underfoot, natural decay. But a lot of mud. It feels very sticky and kind of hard to walk through. It's a very, very swampy jungle land that you're kind of coming into.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing shoes.
You
What?
might be want to wear shoes.
Yeah.
Just got
I need
hooves.
hooves.
Yeah, how do you expect me to wear shoes with these?
She lifts up her hooves.
It's called armor.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Or hand shoes.
Hand shoes.
Good one.
I know you get that. I don't know
So
if
we
anybody
like
else gets it.
completely like canopy covered by trees.
Yes, as you start moving into the trees, it does start getting darker. There is still a little bit of sunlight poking through. But as you start moving through, it does get a lot thicker, and you start noticing this strange fog eking out over the ground. It's becoming a lot harder. Go ahead.
Can does my dark vision penetrate the fog?
It does, but again, dark vision does not allow you to see color, just shape.
That's fine. As long as I can see shapes or anything moving along the ground, my passive perception, looking out for the poisonous snakes and all like that.
Yeah.
Is it a magical fog?
It's hard to tell.
Is it a magical fog?
I guess not.
Just stop using your eyes, bro.
Brad, you can't really tell. Tybalt, I believe it is not magical.
Can I see like normal? Because I have double sight.
Yes, you can see completely clear with no problem whatsoever. Nothing is obscuring your vision. So,
Where are we on this big black map? Because
actually, wait, no. Fog is different from darkness.
Scroll down a little bit, Brad.
yeah, I know that's what I'm asking. Oh, the bottom left.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so fog is different from darkness. So no, Flint, your dark vision would not affect this, and Tybalt, no, you can't see through it. Because your vision is obscured, this is not darkness. And it says specifically for both those things, darkness.
What about Brad's vision? Can you see it?
Brad can't see.
How
shit.
exactly how thick is this fog?
It's fairly thick to the point where you can't see past your ankles.
So, like, if I, like, wave my hand through it, does it, like, kind of disperse the fog?
A little bit, but it still kind of swirls back into place.
So, in retrospect to my ankle, since I'm short,
It's probably up to your knees.
that's even worse.
Same thing for you, Flint.
Does this affect our breathing?
No, you can breathe normally. Actually, you can breathe better than ever. Being in this jungle air, there's a lot of oxygen around.
Okay. Well, off we go. Ha ho ho ho.
Wait, does that mean that we can't see each other next
Can
to
I
us?
use that to burn up like the fog?
To burn away the fog? Give me a second here.
I hope it's not incinerate, because then you just blew us all up.
And we all roll new characters.
No, you cannot. It's fog. You can't really use fire to get rid of water. Let's see.
About a defroster.
In voice booms, you cause flames to flicker, you cause harmless tremors, you create an instantaneous sound. Cause doors and windows to fly open, change the appearance of your eyes.
I would
Yeah, no.
flames.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have any effect. This is, it's fog. Like, it's actual fog. So it wouldn't really do anything to disperse it.
Fan. Anybody got a fan?
Many.
Bro, I guess we should probably like take a marching order.
Can everybody see the map?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Brad doesn't need to see anything anyway, so he's least affected by this.
He should lead us.
Yeah, let the blind guy lead. That
Let's let the
sounds
midget lead us.
fantastic.
His turn to do something.
How about we let somebody sturdy, like,
I'll send
sturdy and dumb go out front?
I'll send Invisible Binks out.
Yeah, Vern is perfect.
Sturdy and dumb, Vern is perfect.
Yeah, Tybalt, you can send Binks out, but again, the fog is still kind of obscuring even his vision. So
Stealth should be easy.
See, they win. They go first.
you want me to go look?
Yeah, go take a peek.
Okay.
Go like 50 feet out. Stay invisible. Stay off the ground.
He's gonna go out and look around. There's some sticks, some trees. I can't see anything through this damn fog.
Alright, come back.
I think I see something moving, but
He says he thinks he sees something moving ahead, but it's just more of this. We should probably get going. Standing here is probably not the case.
Yeah.
Eddie, you're sturdy. Why don't you go up front?
Okay. It's damn
You mean
mud.
so she's dumb?
I mean,
Oh my.
She's not the brightest. She is kind of airheaded.
she did what she was told, didn't she?
As you guys are moving through this thick muck, you feel like it's kind of hard to move, actually.
Oh no.
So any movement you make is actually halved.
Are we in water or?
I mean, technically we are, because that's what fog is.
You're yeah, technically, but you're in very thick mud.
Forward ho.
Okay. Emphasis on the hoe. That's mean. She's a nice lady. Pity's gonna move forward here.
I'm just gonna stay like right behind her to kind of be her backup.
There's a stick.
What in the world?
Log over the road here.
place here, it looks like. I don't know, it's just a lot of grass and shit.
Define shit.
Literal.
I mean, it could be literal shit. We can't see where we're stepping.
This is terrifying.
Gross.
Good. You should be scared.
Can I go on top of the trees and like look at stuff, or is the fog
Boy.
up there too?
Yeah, you could try and climb, but again, the fog is kind of low to the ground, so it'd probably be, hard to see.
All the bad things are in the trees.
Yeah, me.
Jinx, I need you to roll a dex save.
I need to get away from Jinx.
Oh no.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
You save.
I would hope so.
As you kind of step forward a little bit through this fog, you see this gigantic tongue lash out at you.
What the hell? That is a giant frog. Giant frog.
Super cute.
It's
Can we
adorable and
talk?
terrifying at the same time.
What is happening?
Can we pet it?
Giant frog. Don't touch it.
That's the surprise round.
Well, if we could have brought the one out of the cave, we had friends, maybe.
Maybe Duck Door could have brought it to this universe.
Yeah, maybe so.
Is this a giant frog or like one of those things that what's his name?
Roll nature.
Flint, what is it?
Well, there's 2-1s.
That is
not just
definitely a
one.
grung. That is a grung.
He thinks it's a girl.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, that's a grung.
Flint, it doesn't.
It looks nothing like a
Yeah,
girl.
Flint and Verna, you're both like, that didn't really look like Grump, but okay.
I'm telling you,
Persuasion?
Yeah, can we talk to it? Like, not fight us?
It's a frog.
You guys are sitting here debating.
Roll initiative?
Does a 13 hit, Jinx?
No, a 13 does not
Okay,
hit.
the tongue.
And I'm rolling. I'm gonna attack this thing at this point.
Okay.
Like, I'm done with this thing.
Roll a hit. Everybody else roll initiative.
do we try talking to it?
You could try.
It's a frog!
No, I'm kidding.
Oh. I did that wrong, but yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Do I get my full
You don't
attack
have the
my
thing
full
up.
action round or whatever?
Yeah, you get your full round.
It's okay, I'm gonna roll like a 1 on initiative anyway.
I rolled a 2.
Did you get your turn order up?
I
He did not.
Get it up before
That's what I was trying to
yeah.
say. Like, oops.
There we go. Yeah, they got added in. Verna did not though.
What?
I'll add you in.
What?
Then I guess I'll roll initiative after that.
Rolled over at 8.
Wow. I'm impressed, Brad.
Yeah.
So our movement's half, right?
Yes.
Good grief. Roll that initiative. It doesn't matter how good I roll. Freaking Verna's always up there. Like, all those bonuses.
She has a +5 to initiative and high dex.
It
So.
never does anything.
It's not my fault that I'm
I get
useless.
these good rolls, and it's like, it doesn't matter. Verna's still gonna be up there.
mean you're useless? You have a shotgun against the frog.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, Jinx. As this frog starts bounding towards you, Toad actually, it lashes out at you with its tongue. You pull out your the black dagger that that Crank had made for you, and then your chakram, and you just kind of like slice twice with it, cutting into its very thick froggy flesh. Looks like you got a pretty good hit in on it.
Frogs. Nasty.
So it is. Let's see, how much was that? 13. Okay, yeah, pretty good hit.
I think she should be ahead of me in the turn order because she's got better decks than me, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll fix that. So Verna, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run over here.
And make a dex save.
Am I still stealth?
You never stealth to begin with, did you?
He
Yes, I
stealthed
did.
at the beginning.
He did, but he never declared anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
you're right.
declare it.
Okay. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna run in front of, Jinx here.
Okay.
And pull out my blunderbuss for Brad.
Alrighty.
That don't mean you're gonna use it.
I'm gonna use my blunderbuss. Hopefully I don't miss.
Shotgun that frog.
Boom!
Oh man.
Boom!
Yeah, you pull your blunderbuss out, and in this thick fog, you see Toad in front of you. You kind of level it at the side of its head, and BAM! Blow off, like, the top part of its head. One of its eyes is gone. Its tongue kind of lolling out of the side of its mouth now.
Yeah.
Obviously, this frog is not looking great.
So it's got one eye.
Yep.
I'm gonna, I guess, disengage and move behind Heidi.
Okay.
It's got one eye and it's alive.
Verna, I need you to make me a dex save also. Okay, you save. As you kind of dart around Piety quickly, your foot kind of falls down into a hole real quick, but as you pull it out, you kind of feel something move around you, and this writhing pile of snakes kind of comes up out of the muck.
Oh, goodness.
I don't like this place. No, sir.
This doesn't seem like a nice place to be.
Brad, your shoulder's about to be my ride.
I would like to point out y'all wanted to come on this trip.
What, he told me it was a swamp? He said it was just wilds.
I mean, y'all wanted to do it.
I needed to do.
Okay, Jinx, it's your turn.
Yeah, and my turn, yeah.
Okay.
Is that gonna be enough, or...?
No. As
I don't know.
you
Okay.
stab into this frog with your life-stealing dagger, it just kind of, as its tongue's just kind of lopping out the side of its mouth now, and you seem to pierce in through its thick skin, and frog blood spills out into the fog below you. And as you go for another hit with your chakram, it jumps back quickly.
Okay. And then with that, I am going to take. Actually, no, I'm gonna take a step back. No, I'm gonna stay. I'm in my turn. Just gonna end my turn there. Yeah.
It is now the frog's turn. And it is going to jump over here in the middle of all of you.
I can't even.
Tybalt does a 15 hit.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. You take... you take 1 point of piercing damage and 5 points of poison damage as this frog jumps in the middle of the group, goes right for you, and swallows you in its mouth. You are now grappled.
Motherfucker.
What?
Does that mean that he can't attack anymore with his tongue?
Yes, currently it cannot attack with its tongue.
Okay, cool.
But Tybalt is now swallowed. You are grappled, blinded, and restrained.
Wait, he's
Hellish-
swallowed? Like he's inside the frog?
Inside the frog.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta get that fixed. Sorry if I hurt you.
Tybalt, you are now on the frog. And Brad, it is your turn. Oh, Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, I'm gonna hellish rebuke you.
Okay, as you get gulped up into this frog, all of you kind of are sitting there like, oh shit, Tybalt just got eaten. And then you start to see smoke billowing out from inside the frog. And it just kind of looks at you like, boom! The thing just explodes into flame, and the only thing left in this cinder of frog skeleton is Tybalt just standing there, just like brushing his coat off.
Welcome back, fam.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that was something.
It is now the snake's turn.
Turnover's messed up.
Well, it's the snake's turn, but yeah, you're next, Brad.
Okay.
Oh my. Berna? Does a nat 20 hit?
Does a nat 20 hit?
No, you missed.
Alright.
You're a bit of the neck. Okay. How many, like, did you say it was a pack of snakes? Like, how many snakes?
It's a swarm of snakes.
Okay.
It is a swarm of poisonous snakes.
I've heard of a swarm of bees, but I've never heard of a swarm of snakes.
Okay.
I casted a swarm of poisonous snakes last week.
That's true. You did do that.
Okay, you take 10 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a con save.
Well, I'm gonna uncanny something.
Still need to make a con save. Alright, you pass.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so you
A lot
uncanny,
of snakes.
you uncanny dodge the piercing, so that's 5 damage, and you only take half of the poison since you make the con save. So you're only going to take 9 points of damage from that.
So 9 altogether, or
No, you take
14 altogether.
14 altogether.
14 altogether.
As these snakes kind of snap at your feet. And,
Does that mean he's poisoned as well?
it is just poison damage. It is not the poison condition.
Okay.
Though I guess technically you would have to make a medical check on it to know that, so you're not sure.
Okay.
Brad, it's your turn now.
Save me, hero.
Ha! Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna move, but I'm gonna throw a dart at it.
Okay.
Don't you miss.
That misses.
Okay.
The
Then
snakes.
that's all
This pile of snakes is kind of hard to see, especially through all the fog, and you throw a dart and it kind of
I'm doing. Oh, no shit.
right into a tree.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay, Tybalt, it's your turn.
No, you
Flint.
skipped me. You screwed the turn order.
Oh, right. Yeah, Flint, it's your turn.
All right. We are going to do this. To the snakes.
Frostbite, interesting.
Yep.
That's a level 1 spell?
It's a cantrip. Casting it is level 1.
Cantrip? When did you get that?
I've had it.
Oh, okay.
It's a cantrip.
Didn't know you had that. Okay, so it has to make a con save, or else it takes 1d6 cold and gets disadvantage. So it's basically vicious mockery.
2d6.
2d6 cold damage. Okay, so snakes have to make a con save. Versus what's your spell save DC again?
15.
15. Okay. That is not going to pass. So roll your 2d6. Roll one more d6.
Damn, good damage.
6 points of damage. As you see these snakes that are kind of snapping at Verna's heels, Flint, Brad throws a dart and completely misses them. You hold out your hand, and this ghostly, like, frosty fingered apparition shoots out, drops down into the fog where all these snakes are, and just kind of wiggles around in there. The frogs. Snakes look kind of frosty.
And as a bonus action, no, it's coming up.
Shalala.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Yep.
Standing right there at the ready. If anything else pops out.
Yep, flip out Amberhorn spikes and prepare. Alright, Tybalt, it's your turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll hit both of those.
Second shot.
Okay, so 6 and 7 then. Okay, those both hit. So 13 points of force damage. As you see Flint's hand that kind of seems to disappear into the fog, you think that's probably where you need to be shooting. You fire 2 of those black and red blasts down into here, and you see just snake corpses flying out of the fog.
Are they all dead, or are there still more snakes?
There are probably still more snakes. You're not sure, though.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Roll a DC save. Piety's not in the turn order.
She is not. I have failed. I forgot Piety.
Poor girl.
She's been through a lot. She needs a break.
It won't be the first time either you forget about her. Or her special moves.
She's been through too much lately.
Yeah, poor girl.
Ow. We'll pick her up on the next one. Verna, it's your turn.
I'm a shotgun these damn snakes.
Okay, you gotta reload.
Tired of these goddamn snakes on this
Is that
goddamn
a special
swamp.
action?
That uses your bonus action.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna aim at the snake.
Okay, so your bonus action to reload. Aim your blunderbuss down into the fog. Yeah. Blam! Mud goes flying and more snake corpses seem to splatter against the trees. You are writing off your ammunition too, right?
Yes, sir. That's 2.
Yep.
Since I used everything.
Okay. Jinx, it is your turn unless Verna you would like to move.
No.
Okay. Jinx, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I move here?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and make that final movement.
Okay.
Yuck.
I'm gonna be nice and ignore the nat 1 because you killed it anyway.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it's not that one anyway. I have advantage. I'm blinking.
That's true. But still would have hit. You take your life-stealing dagger and just kind of flap, just kind of swat down into the fog and see if you can kill any more of those snakes. You feel like you found purchase and cut the heads off a couple of them, and as best you can tell, there's nothing else moving down under there now.
I think they're dead.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, well, I guess everything's trying to kill us out here.
Really, every.
Pretty much the same as everywhere, I guess.
Now we have a firm grasp of the obvious.
So where are we supposed to go?
South, I think.
Wherever the trail takes us.
Southwest.
As I
Is there a
said,
trail?
everything that I said was north is actually south. The map is upside down.
So I guess we head south.
Alright.
I mean, we tread as carefully as possible.
Would it help if we rolled stealth?
Yeah, you can try.
Oh,
Seems
really?
like a good idea to be hidey.
Well, I'm gonna roll stealth.
I'm gonna
Good
try. Not gonna do very well. I am making a lot of noise.
Exactly, yeah. Brad, you're just like squishing like crazy. Flint, you too.
Yeah, I'm not far behind you.
Vernie, you're kind of hanging off some of the trees as best you can, trying not to touch the mud.
Is it possible to ride Brad?
You could, technically. He would have to make a stealth check, though. But you would have to make stealth on him, he would have to make strength, and he also rolled a nat 1 on his stealth, so it's probably not going to help you much.
Yeah, never mind.
There's a bush. That's all I see.
So cut the bush.
Oh.
Have anything to cut the bush with?
Didn't somebody have
machetes.
a machete?
Yeah, Abraham, Flint did.
Flint, we need a machete.
What type of bush is it? Fir?
If I recall the conversation, you said you had one and you had a spare.
It's a crowbar.
Oh,
Crowbar,
that's
bro. Sorry.
You're right.
So,
Alright.
am I the only one with the machete?
Don't worry, guys.
I'm pull out my rapier, I guess, and try
I
to.
have my
cut
rusty
through.
shears. Don't worry about it.
Oh man, there we go.
Brad has his shears.
I guess I'm gonna walk up to the bush. All right. I'm gonna examine the bush.
Okay.
Do a nature or a insight to see what type of plant this is.
It just... Yeah, do nature. It's not so much a bush as it is a bunch of ferns that seem to be covering a rock.
Oh no, it's a fern.
Fern covering a rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could clear it
Stay
away.
with
I'm
around
going,
it.
I'm going to clear away, being careful not to hit the machete on the rock
Okay.
because I don't want
Roll survival.
survival.
Only a rock golem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of managed to chop away some of the ferns, revealing the rock there. But it doesn't look like there's a path through here.
So basically, it's just a rock blocking the way.
It's a dead end.
Yeah. And
Why
nothing
couldn't
over
you just
here.
say it's blocked? Why does it have to be a dead end? Huh?
So this was the wrong path. Good job, Piety.
I don't know where we're going.
But is there really a dead end in the jungle?
Right!
Like everybody that's tried to come to a dead end.
Alright, I want to come over here with my rapier and try to clear the bushes over here.
I'm gonna, while he's doing that, I'm gonna grab some of the fern choppings and just throw in my bag.
Okay, you have some ferns.
Weirdo.
Jinx, since you are using a rapier to try and clear brush, it's a piercing weapon, you're gonna roll a disadvantage.
Whatever.
So, survival with disadvantage.
See if I can like.
Survival with disadvantage.
Brad, just stand there and look pretty, bro.
Learn from the best.
Obviously.
This fern's a little big, but you do kind of manage to, like, slap it around a little bit and move it out of the way.
Is there another giant rock?
No, there's nothing there.
Oh no. Alright, so I'm gonna put my rapier back away. That way I don't have anything blocking my hands from my normal weapons, because I have a feeling there's gonna be bad stuff. Hey, I found a way this way, guys! I'll just kinda shut that back and realize that it doesn't get any brighter if I go closer.
And you run into more thick trees.
There's more trees.
No.
This isn't the right way either. Okay.
Shit, where are we supposed to go?
Hold on. Go back over here. Is this a log blocking the road?
That is a log blocking the road.
Can we move the log? Said log?
It's kind of heavy, but you might be able to clear it away.
Yeah, let's
Try to clear it away.
That'll help.
What's that? What do you want? A strength?
How do you want to move it? Do you have an axe or something that you could use to chop it? Do you want to try and just move it with strength? Or
Try to. I don't have an axe.
I do not have an axe either, but I will assist.
Can I assist with a crowbar?
Crowbar would be helpful. Brad, you can assist if you want.
Yeah, okay.
So figure out what you got, how you guys want to do this.
I toss Jinx my extra crowbar.
Okay, I'll try to wedge that while they try to lift it so we
I'm
can
just
get it
gonna
moved.
Push it or whatever.
Since you're helping, we'll make this a group strength check, and with advantage since you have a crowbar, Jinx. So, 19th on strength, Brad. Jinx, roll your strength. Yep.
18.
You two just kind of heave ho, and you move the log out of the way. Make survival check.
All of us?
Jinx and Brad.
$15.
I see a 1 for Brad.
It's good that you guys moved it, but next time you might want to be a little bit more careful, especially with the amount of snakes that are around here.
Oh boy. All I can see is darkness.
The path opens up.
I am terrified of the jungle.
I hate snakes.
Oh, good. We can move through.
Okay. Do a quick investigation before I move through to see if I notice anything moving.
Investigation or perception?
Well, whatever. It's usually investigation when you're checking for like traps and dangerous things. So I don't know.
Yeah, investigation, especially with the fog. You do kind of sense some vibrations through the mud a little bit up ahead. You don't know how close it is, though.
You might want to be careful. I think there's something up ahead. I don't know where, but something.
Okay, I will try and sneak.
God.
I will try to be sneaky again as well, since I probably lost stealth doing the other thing.
I'm gonna try to sneak stealth too.
Okay.
Same.
We have to stealth through this.
If you want. Yeah, group stealth check. I'll say y'all are pretty sneaky. We'll see how Verna does, though. Oh, yeah. Verna makes up for piety. So, yeah, you guys are
You're welcome.
kind of learning how to walk on this mud. It's still kind of hard for you to move through it, but you do
Less squishies.
less squishies, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to be as quiet as possible, and I am going to walk up here.
Right into the darkness. I can't. Then you mocked my fog.
Brad, what can you see?
Basic fog of war works better for this, so. It's good for corners and, like, cramped dungeons, but for places like this, it's better to be able to reveal areas.
Do we see like what is that thing up ahead?
Roll perception.
Ribbit.
Not sure.
Oh, can't tell.
Not sure. There's something out there, but you're not sure what it is.
Things. Go take a look.
And the gator eats them.
Oh, he's flying. So.
Well, he's also invisible.
A magic gator eats them. Oh, it is a gator. That's fantastic.
Hey guys, there's a giant alligator over there.
That's funny. I couldn't tell.
I don't think it's a big one. It looks like a regular sized one to me.
There's a regular sized alligator over there. Still eat us.
Piety. Apparently, there's a gator up ahead. You have any experience with anything like that?
No, but I think
Go
I
have
know how.
sex.
I'm not doing that. That's weird.
Befriend it. Befriend it.
I will say this might be a good chance for me to get some shoes.
Oh, you don't want it first?
I could use a new belt.
Heidi wants Crocs. Fascinating.
Going to.
You guys are still quiet. It has not noticed you yet. She's going to
Okay.
move out a little bit further. And
I'm gonna follow her,
we'll see,
like in tow.
we'll see what she sees. With her legendary perception.
Wow.
Net zero.
-1.
So glad I re-rolled her.
She needs some glasses, man.
She doesn't have them in this one.
I don't see anything.
I know a guy who makes them.
It makes other things too, but not healers kits.
I think Brad can see better than that.
Tibble, go ahead and roll perception to see if you can make up for your tank shortcomings.
How about I just use my passive perception?
You're not up the front.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Tybalt, you kind of see if you can gaze through the fog a little bit. You use Binks to kind of scout around some. You do see some things moving in the fog up ahead.
Oh man,
That
it's
snake
more
is adorable.
alligators and a giant snake. That thing's a giant snake, right?
I think it's a giant snake.
But it's so pretty.
Guys, we should go
Hey, Eddie,
home.
can we keep it as a pet?
Fuck this tower. Let's just go home.
Do they know we're here?
So far, no.
What?
They don't know you're here yet.
Oh, I thought you said my name. I'm like, what happened? What?
I'm gonna slowly back away from him.
Okay. Oh, shit. So, what do we want to do
We
with
gotta do
this?
something. Can we
Yeah,
like,
we're
skirt
gonna have to
between them?
Kill some lizards. Is what it looks.
Did you say fireball?
I don't think this is a fireball occasion. It's a snake and a crocodile. We should be able to handle it.
Didn't you just get eaten by a frog?
I'm just.
And I exploded him.
I don't think that's a snake. More like a anaconda.
That's also a snake.
It seems pretty dangerous considering
Yes.
its size.
Maybe
kinda
twice
big.
as much as anaconda.
I
I
mean,
don't want none.
Yeah, we don't have buns.
and
We're safe.
these are also not the kind of snakes I'm used to working with.
The only one with buns is Piety, so there you go.
So, what do you want to do?
I say we kill these things.
We either go through the little gator or we go through the gator and the snake. Or we may just
we
alert everything in
sneak
the
in
area.
between the middle of them there?
Try.
Yeah. Is there anything in that direction that we can see?
Can't you like talk to them or something? You're a druid, right?
Well, then they would know we're here.
Eh?
Roll perception. Jinx.
22. More snake. More snakes.
Where?
Kinda
Up
on
ahead.
the ends.
Can we not go this way now? Can we
I have a
turn
feeling we're
around?
gonna have to fight something.
Which way should we go? You tell me. You're out in front.
I see a gator up there by himself, but I can't tell if there's anything behind it because there's this magical dark aura up there.
The fog's getting too thick. You can't see past it. Burner, can't you just go stab it?
Yeah, Varda, go poke it.
You want me to poke the little gator?
Yeah, go kill the gator.
The one by
Okay,
itself.
I'm gonna go gator to assassinate the gator.
Okay.
But I'm gonna die.
Can he
It's
do
nice
that?
knowing you guys.
No, we got your back. I'll shoot it if you get in trouble.
Oh, but I mean, he can't move that far, can he?
He can with 2 turns. Except...
Oh no.
How did you get there again? Show me. Did you move through the bush?
I guess I did.
Okay, I need you to roll dex save for me.
What?
Not the bush. Why
in the
would you go through a bush?
Oh no, he got up.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
This is about to be a mess.
You take 9 points of piercing damage. I need you to roll a
From
con
what?
save. You pass.
Oh, poison.
And you take 7 points of poison damage as another swarm of snakes comes out from this bush that you're moving through.
What was the second part? How much?
Poison
7
damage.
points of
7.
poison, 9 points of piercing. Wait,
I'm half that.
so 3 points of
The
poison,
second part.
3 points of poison, 4 points of piercing then. So 7 damage total.
Okay. Can I still hit this gator or no?
Roll
Does that
stealth.
I was gonna say, does that ruin his?
The gator does not hear you as you scream out in pain, just muffled underneath your mask as these snakes start biting into your feet.
Yo, I'm getting the willies, like right now.
This is so bad.
You don't want to run to the bush. Like Tarzan.
Jinx, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
Coughing potion.
I guess I can get there.
Do we notice if these lizard folk, like to the north, I guess, notice us? Like the giant snakes and shit.
So am I still stealth at this point?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Do these lizards know we're here?
Which lizards?
The
He's talking
anaconda.
about the alligator and the snakes.
Oh, the snakes. No, they don't notice you yet. 'Cause y'all-
So like, if I moved here, is he gonna have noticed me?
you'll have to roll stealth.
Okay. Like before I move.
Yes.
So I can just burn my action because I was stealth already.
No, because you
This
guys
is just to
are
make
you guys
sure
are
I'm
already
still
moving
stealth.
through sneaky, so it won't.
Okay.
It'll just be a check to make sure that you're able to move without them hearing you. It does not hear you.
So I'm there. And I'm gonna try to mess this thing up real quick.
Okay. Those both hit. As you sneak up behind this gator, you pull out your dagger and your chakram and stab down into it and then slice at its tail. You seem to kind of make some pretty big gashes in its leathery hide. But it is still looking pretty hardy, as it now
Okay.
knows of your presence. This giant snake actually heard you guys. And it's going to come up to Piety. And let's see here. Okay, for real, I definitely do not handle snakes this big.
I bet you don't.
And it is going to try and grapple her. Oh, shit.
Well, pick it up. You drop the dice.
What is happening? Someone is out of air.
So this snake runs up to Piety, and she can't
Really?
really. Well, it slithers. She can't see it that well moving through the fog, and as it kind of wraps around her, it starts crushing her to death. It rolled a nat 20. She's now grappled.
So out of character, what do we do to, outside of killing it, do we have to do to fix that?
I can't tell you, actually, unfortunately. If you don't know, you don't know.
Best day ever.
So, it is now Piety's turn. She is grappled, so she can't move, but she can try and shove the snake off. And that's not going to work. As this thing is wrapping around her, just choking the life out of her. Oh, wait, no, she's restrained. She can't do anything. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Yeah, all she can do is try to save.
But question, because of like how snakes are, the snake can't attack anybody, right?
Right, yeah, it is
Okay.
completely around her right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's restrained, so she can't do anything. Actually, no. Hang on. Speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dex throws. So she can try and throw him off, but it's not going to work. So, yeah, she's still restrained.
Don't forget your clothes.
So, Piety
If
is
you could do that.
not doing jack for now. Brad, it's your turn.
So is that thing in my in range for me now?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a large creature. And you
I
can
want
see
to
this.
hit this thing as many times as possible.
Okay.
So that would be 4 attacks?
If you use a key point, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to use 1, so that'd be 4.
Yes.
So that'd be 2 and 2.
It'll be 2 and 2, right.
Okay.
And you can use one of your bonus as a Thunder Chucks if you want. If you want the Thunder Chucks. That hits. Ooh. Okay, so first one hits, second one misses, second one hits, third one hits, fourth one is. Okay, we'll see what happens here. 4, 10. Let me roll severity. Oh, fuck.
You have slipped inside this man.
The snake drops Piety.
Okay.
You are now restrained, Brad. And its mouth starts closing over your head.
Can he see this?
I'm sure you can feel it.
I'm sure
Dumb.
you can feel snake saliva on your head, but yeah, as you kind of smack this thing around with your nunchucks, it decides that it doesn't want to eat the tiefling anymore, and it starts choking you to death and wrapping its head around your
Is it
face.
squeezing me?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is it breaking all the bottles in my bag?
Probably.
Okay, because there's 3.
Depending on what it can get to.
Well, you'll hear what I'm saying. There's 3, 7, about 10 bags, bottles of poison in there.
It's just old beer, though. And
Yeah.
this is a snake.
Poison. So, it's still poison.
Yeah, it's still poison. So a snake is chomping on your head right now. It's trying to swallow you.
Okay.
Nom 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 nom.
And now it is Gator Boy's turn. Actually, Gator number 1's turn.
Bracers are charged.
Hmm?
By the way,
What'd you say?
the bracers are charged.
Okay.
For what that's worth.
This is going to be interesting. Gator's going to come up here and chomp on Piety. Fuck, that's going to hit. She takes 7 points of damage. As this alligator kind of crawls out through the mist and chomps on her leg. Ah! Damn walking puss! I hate the jungle! And Gator Boy next to you, Jinx. Does 19 hit?
Of course it does.
You're gonna take 8 points of damage as this gator chomps onto your arm.
Oh my god.
Beep, 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 beep. I sound like one of those late night shows that is
Just cursing
points?
like crazy, yeah.
okay.
Other snake still hasn't heard y'all yet, even through all of this. Oh wait, those snakes need to... Okay, they'll be after Flint. Flint, it's your turn.
Oh, thank God.
Save us.
Flint's gonna move right there. Flint's gonna cast that
On what?
on this snake.
That snake, the one that hasn't seen you yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Beast intelligence is 4 or higher. It fails. Okay. And it has to make a wisdom save, correct? Intelligence save. Wait, no.
It says wisdom.
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 Save. Okay, go. That's a 3.
You said what?
It's a 3.
Yeah. It's charmed.
Snake is just kind of coiled up there. You can see its little head like poking up out of the fog, and its little snake coil, and its tongue just kind of flipping in the fog.
Yep. And that one's out of action. And I still have. I take it. I still have Shillelagh out, right?
You do.
And I go defensive. And I'm done.
Okay. Poisonous Snake's turn. Verna does a 13 hit.
No.
The snakes try and snap at your feet again, and you just kind of bash away, kind of flourish your rapier in front of them just to kind of keep them back. Tybalt, it's your turn now.
I'm gonna try to shoot the snake that's eating Brad.
Okay. First hit with advantage because Minx is right there. He'll give you help. Let's see. That hits.
Second shot at him too.
It hits as well, so 16 points of force damage. Good shot.
I'm done.
Okay. You fire two bolts of energy at this thing, and it seems to take off a couple of pieces of the snake's tail. It's not looking great, but it's still standing. And
Is it still eating Brad?
It's still trying to eat Brad. Yeah, it is still gulping down on some Dragonborn right now. Verna, it is now your turn.
Man, the choices I gotta do right now.
Oh, boy.
If I move, do these snakes get an opportunity of attack on me?
Yep.
This sucks. I don't even want to do this anymore.
Cutting Ash, you disengage, get somewhere, attack something.
I'm about to blow myself.
You do have ranged options. You
Or,
also have
yeah.
Dynamite.
That seems a little excessive in this situation.
I blow myself up. Let's see.
Say that.
It's 10. Can I chuck? I don't even know if that's not even gonna do anything. If I chuck a vial of acid at this gator, is it enough to do something to it, or
Don't know.
you do? But I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna disengage on these stupid snakes.
Okay.
Run behind Jinx
Okay.
and attack said gator.
Now you can't move there because you're not going to have enough movement speed. Remember, your movement's halved.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yes, I can. It's 15. Right?
Your movement's 25, right?
Yes.
So you can only move 12 feet.
So you can move 2 spaces.
Yeah. Okay, so alright, here and then I'm gonna swing at it with my dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit on Alligator. That'll hit. How do you want to do this?
Through his eyes.
Okay. You go ahead and roll your sneak attack just to be sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you kind of back away from these snakes. You kind of go back to Jinx, and as you look down, you see the gator that's kind of clasped onto his arm currently, or her arm, I guess, at the moment. You pull that dagger out, flip it, and boom, jab right down into the thing's eyeball, and it pierces its brain and just kind of goes into its death rolls. Jinx, I need you to make a dex save real quick, actually.
Say
I'm sorry,
again?
Jinx.
Jinx, make a dex save real quick.
If you hit me, I'm stabbing you. Just want you to know that.
I didn't hit you.
As this gator goes into its death rolls, you manage to free your arm in time as it starts rolling around in the muck until it goes lifeless.
Can we pick up his the skin? Let's skin it.
Sure, after the battle, that might be a good idea.
I mean, I just want to hide.
I mean, your friends are currently getting chomped on, and Brad's getting eaten, so...
He's a big guy. He can handle himself. But yeah, I guess I'm my turn.
Okay, Jinx, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. Let me do some distance. Okay. Let's do this then.
Okay, that'll hit.
Hold on. That's not.
Defensive flourish, okay. Roll one of your bardic inspiration. It's a d8.
Yep. Really?
Ow. Well, okay. Yeah, so Jinx, as
Maximum damage.
you pull your dagger out, you kind of flip it around behind you in a parrying stance, and as you slash back on this thing's tail, you seem to find purchase, and deal 9 points of damage to it. Pretty good hit.
I'm gonna do my extra attack.
And then with a spin spin, you do a round attack with that chakram and using the full length of the blade decapitate this gator.
Wait, I'm gonna roll my d4 for my health. Recover 4 hit points. Yay. That'll be it for me.
Okay. It is now Snake's turn, and it is chomping on Brad. And it has advantage on Brad. Does a 15 hit Brad?
Oh, whoops. No, it does not.
Does not? Okay. This thing's still trying to get you down its mouth. It doesn't seem to be able to get down any further. Maybe your spines on the top of your head are kind of hard for it on its mouth. You're kind of keeping your claws to open it as much as you can to try and not get eaten. And then it's Piety's turn. She's going to turn around to you, and she's going to try and shove the snake off of you. Ah, shit. Yeah, she just tries to... She's like pushing all of her weight into it. Just get off of him, you stupid giant... Ah!
Some experience with snakes you have.
These are not the kind of snakes I work with!
Boobs into it.
Yeah, so that's all she can do right now. Brad, it is your turn.
Is there anything I can do?
You can attack, it's just going to be a disadvantage. You just can't
Well,
move.
hell yeah, I'm gonna attack then.
Okay.
One of each? Yeah.
Yep. First one's going to hit, second one's going to miss.
I just imagine the Nat 1 where he's trying to hit this thing that's wrapped around him and whacks himself in the face.
That's it.
You have one more attack round.
Oh, okay.
Well, with your weapon, but that will still hit anyway. Yeah, that'll hit. You didn't subtract your HP, did you?
You never told me I took any
That's
damage.
right. Yeah, you didn't, because it just attacked you. It didn't. It just grappled you. It didn't actually attack you. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you pull your thunderchucks out, as this thing is trying to chomp down on your head, you just kind of smack it in the head, using them almost like a club. Damage seems to kind of be hurting it. The snake's looking pretty bloodied at the moment. As part of its tail is just kind of flopping behind you guys.
Like, next turn, could I, like, try to do a strength check or something to try and, like, just brute my way out of it?
Yeah, you can.
Like, next turn? Okay.
I mean, you could have done it this turn, either way, but...
Well, I know, but I've already done my...
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if it's still that way, I'll try that next time.
Yeah. Verna does a 12 hit.
No.
Okay. That swarm of snakes comes up to you, and it tries to bite at you again, and you're just kind of slashing at it again. You kind of jump on top of the gator corpse to try and stay away from them.
It's a midget fight.
Flint, it's your turn.
Flint's turn. First thing Flint's got to do is this.
Okay.
Interesting.
Don't you remember the big snakes down below?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying interesting. All right.
I'm trying to.
That snake is still just kind of flipping its tongue out.
Yeah, I'm trying to charm it, right?
Well, you've also got to be right next to it to do that. So.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna go right there. And we've already established that I have Shillelagh out.
Yep.
There's that.
That is going to hit because you're flanking.
Yep. Oh. Pole arm. And one more time.
And that's going to hit. How do you want to do this?
I want to carve it down the middle.
Going to be kind of hard to do with Brad being eaten by it.
Well, start from the jaws and just peel it back off Brad then.
Okay. Using the sharp part of your stick, you just start filleting this snake for around Brad.
Yep.
As its head kind of lops
Carving
open.
it up.
Yeah, as its head kind of lops open, the skeleton and the skin just kind of falls apart, and Brad, it just kind of falls limp around you. You're now covered in dead snake corpse.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay, Tybalt, it's your turn.
Can I see the snakes that are on Verna?
Roll perception.
Oh boy.
Nope. You see Verna dancing around like an idiot over there, but you don't know why.
Oh, we killed everything. Great. As far as I'm concerned, the battle's over, right? Like,
Yeah, as far as
I
you know.
don't see those snakes. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay. This big snake still kind of just chilling there. Verna, it's your turn.
I'm gonna disengage and run.
Okay. Disengage and dash, so you get 40 feet of movement. No. 30.
Then can I stealth now or no?
If you're dashing, no. If you're disengaging only, yes.
Yeah, I'm only disengaging and using my 15. Oh no.
You don't get
No, I
15.
You only
dash.
get 12.
Yeah, I dash over here
Okay.
and I say, "Heal me!" And my turn. Someone heal me.
Jinx, it's your turn.
Just gonna walk over and be like, "That's what Piety's for," and move forward since I was over there when he got attacked earlier, because I want to deal with this.
Okay. That hits.
Go ahead and do this.
Okay. Roll your damage.
See if I can do better than a 1.
6, that's pretty good, yeah.
Alright, and then I'm going to attack with my offhand. I roll my d4 for my health back.
There's 6 there too. Again, that whirling dervish, you just kind of flourish your blades down into the fog, and parts of snakes start flying up. And then you pull back with your dagger and your chakra in that kind of defensive position again.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Piety. Werner, would you stop getting bit by snakes, please?
No guarantees.
Why am I trying to use your spells? You know disguise self?
Who, me?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Halfling thing. Okay.
I don't know what that does, but sure.
It's basically what Jinx has as a racial.
Basically gives you advantage when pretending to be someone else.
Yeah. We discussed this, that I can do that.
Did we? You didn't even remember you had it. Anyway,
I just didn't know how to use it.
you heal for 12 points of damage.
Get out of my character sheet.
Not in your character sheet.
Why am I in spells?
I don't know.
Okay.
Piety is out of Warlock spell slots now, and you heal for 12.
There, does that feel better?
Yes.
Okay, good. She kisses you on top of your forehead. Brad, it's your turn.
I guess I need to roll perception to see if the snakes are there.
Yeah. Well, Jinx is fighting them currently.
No, Jinx is just over there dancing for no reason.
Well, I mean, it could be. I don't know that.
Yeah,
really.
true. Yeah, roll perception.
As a random snakehead bounces off his forehead.
Basically. Chunk of snake viscera kind of flies past you and you hear some hissing in front of Jinx.
Okay, so I can move 20. Okay. So it's two thunder chucks and one normal.
Right. Okay. First one hits. Second one hits. Third one hits. So that's 13, 16. Just enough. How you want to do it?
I take these nunchucks and I spin them around like helicopters and just like cut these suckers up.
Okay, yeah. You're just kind of swirling those nunchucks around and boom, 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 boom. Like every time you hit, you like throw them down into the fog, like a snake comes flying up out of it. They are gone as far as you know. Big guy down here is charmed, so we are kind of out of combat.
Tentatively.
Can I have some alligator skin?
Now is no. I don't think now is the time.
I mean, if you want to roll survival to try and get you some alligator skin.
I thought we were done with in combat. I'm still gonna roll. Yeah.
We're in the middle of the woods. We're never out of combat.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna roll survival, I guess.
It's kind of hard to remove the scales from this thing, but I'm gonna say you get maybe a pound of alligator skin.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some skin off of this one.
So what are we gonna do with that big snake that Flynn has charmed?
Same thing for you to Jinx another pound of alligator skin.
Is there any left to try?
Yeah, you can try if you want.
Yeah, I'll try. Cooler efforts later. Just kidding. Okay.
Brad, you get some alligator teeth.
Okay.
You get three.
that's fine.
You get 3 teeth.
That's cool.
Yeah, Pity's gonna be like, I don't usually charm snakes like this. They're much more lower and attached to people.
Can we ride this thing through the swamp?
Can we?
Giant snake mounts. I guess that's up to Flint. He's the one that has control over it right now. So I don't know how much control he actually has.
That's the tricky thing.
Do you have like a leash or a chain or something we can like restrain it while we're walking?
Muzzle or something?
What the hell did you just do?
I have no clue. I misclicked something.
Flint, what are you doing with the snake?
Well, try to tame it. Make it my snake.
Okay. Roll
Just
animal
waiting for
handling.
you to. Yeah, just waiting for you to tell me what to roll.
I mean, you got to tell me what you want to do. I don't know what you're doing, just standing
Yeah.
there.
There.
Okay, yeah. You don't know what snakes eat, really, but you throw it a ration down, and it,
I'm sure they eat rats.
you throw it
lizards.
a couple of eggs, actually. And as you put the eggs down in front of it, it kind of sniffs at them, and you see that giant mouth just and just engulf these 2 eggs in front of it.
And I pet the snake.
Roll another animal handling.
And you lost your hand.
Don't think so.
Okay. It likes it a lot, actually. It seems to enjoy it. It kind of flicks its tongue happily at you.
And
You make the weirdest phones, bro.
hey, you know what? I may make the weirdest friends, but these weird friends is one less enemy that you have to worry about getting HP taken away from you. What else I got to do to make this my pet?
I would say, I guess, another animal handling check.
Okay.
Done pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you kind of try and give it some more eggs, it doesn't look as hungry anymore.
Okay.
And it kind of slithers back into the brush.
Which way did it go?
Out into the fog again. You don't know where it went exactly.
All right.
Nope.
Let's not go that way.
No, sir, I don't like that.
Okay, well, everything's trying to kill us. Now what?
We should probably stay out of any bushes.
Yeah, bushes seem bad.
Let's probably head north.
Do we go? Yes.
South. We have to go south.
Yeah, we tried going.
Yeah, but his map is
Upside
south
down.
is north on his map.
Right.
Maps.
Oh, yeah.
South is up. South isn't north. Gosh.
We should head towards where Jinx is.
And I'm gonna perception to see if I can see any farther.
Go.
'Cause I'm up against the black wall of doom.
I put Jinx in the black wall of doom. Does he see anything?
Just more fog.
Anything? There we go.
Looks okay to me.
I want to kind of look over in this area to see what's off over here.
Roll perception.
Coming up.
Want to investigate these vines on the ground for traps? Or is that perception?
That's investigation.
Okay.
They look safe. They just look like vines. Flint, you do see another path down there.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Hey, there's a path headed this way. Let's keep that in mind. We have to backtrack.
Out of character, this is the way we're going is south, right?
Yes.
I'm going to.
Yeah, south is up.
I'll look down this way real quick, just to be sure.
Heidi, did you not hear what I just said?
Well, yes, but I want to see what's down that way.
I want to see what's up this way.
Let's not go that way!
What's down there?
I could have told you that.
Go, 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 run, 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 run!
What is it?
Big, scaly thing!
Oh shit!
Can you be more specific, Piety? Like another big snake, or
Walking purse!
a giant alligator? Great, let's go.
I'm gonna say, let's go this direction, then.
Okay.
Anything? Just more fog.
Jinx, make a deck save.
Deck saves!
More frog.
Ribbit.
That's not gonna hit. As another tongue lashes out at you from the darkness.
Ah, evil frog!
Ribbit.
Soul is touching you, even though I can't see you.
Brad, it's your turn.
Okay, are we in combat?
Yep.
Oh, he got the last
Always
one
in
last
combat.
Well, I was just asking. So it's one.
Cut it out. Cut it out with the ruler. Don't do that.
Where's the other one? Right there.
Okay, all those hit. As you see this toad bound out of the fog and try and eat Jinx again, you rush up to it with your thunder chucks out and bam, bam, and then kick it right inside of its frog head. All those hits seem to have had a good effect onto it.
I'm done. I've moved all I can move to.
Okay. Flint, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a tad.
Actually, no, it's the frog's turn.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go back to where I was.
And it's not going to do anything, so... Flint, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go back, moving up to where I wanted to go. And I'm gonna cast this cantrip.
Okay.
1d6.
Roll to hit first.
Oh, roll to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotta make a melee hit with
Okay.
Amberhorn first. Well, you have to make a melee hit with Amberhorn because it's a melee spell attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, use the weapon or whatever.
Gotcha. Amberhorn, here you go.
Okay, that'll hit. Now it takes 2d6.
2d6 or 1d6?
2d6. Because you're level 5. So roll another d6.
There you go.
8 points of damage as you lash out at this frog and pull it closer towards you. Get moved. moved here. And then Tybalt, it's your turn. There's a giant frog in front of you.
There's a frog.
I am like combat now with the frog.
Yep.
Can I disengage?
Yeah.
Can I do anything else other than disengage? Or that's my action.
That's your action.
All right, I'm gonna stay here. I'm good.
Okay, Verna, it's your turn.
I'm riding this frog.
Yeah, mule, yeah.
Has the frog has attacked already, right?
Yeah, it has surprise on me.
Yeah. It's attacked twice,
Um,
actually. The second one just
Yeah,
didn't do
that's
anything.
to say technically it's attacked twice.
I'm gonna cut it with my dagger.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, come on. Why didn't you pull out Blunderbuss?
Flanking, so that'll hit. Roll your 2d6.
Because we don't know what else we're gonna find.
18 points of damage. Nice. As you walk up to this frog that just got pulled into the middle of you guys by Flint, pull your dagger out, and you seem to just kind of plunge yourself into it and seem to have gotten a good probably 3 inches of the blade into this thick frog skin as it just kind of almost frog screams. Are you done?
Angry typing. And I'm gonna, I guess, disengage and stealth backwards.
Okay.
He plays just as bad as the other rogue.
What else do you want me to do?
Alright, you kind of hide into the
Oh,
bushes.
I don't know. Leave a space so people continue to flank.
I did.
I mean, Pity's right there. You're still technically flanking.
Well, I mean, Brad's in between me and the thing right now.
True.
I don't even see Brad's token.
So I was gonna move here. That would have been perfect. Oh well.
Your turn.
Damn tactical people.
Hey man, I had nothing to do with this.
No, it's not you. Yeah,
Okay, first one's going to miss, second one's going to hit, though.
of course.
As the frog kind of jumps out of the way of your dagger, and you throw your chakram and catch it right as it's midair. As the thing hits into it, and it kind of falls down to the ground. This frog is looking really bad right now.
If only somebody hadn't moved, it would be dead.
And then Pity's going to...
Wah.
pull out her knuckle duster, run up, punch it in its frog gut, and as it does, it explodes with this sound of thunder and frog bits go all over everybody. Oh! God, I didn't think that one through.
Here, Potty, let me get that off the front of you real quick.
If you have a towel, that would be nice.
I was just going to use my hand.
That's weird. So as you guys explode fly this frog, maybe we need to take a little break before we go forward.
Is this a safe place to take a break?
I don't know. I could use a rest though.
Alright, I guess we take a
I would be down for a short rest.
Same.
Looks like there's some.
And
Looks like there's some ruins or something over there. We can.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna this area here. I'm gonna like investigate it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna song of rest while we do our short rest then.
Sit down.
You sit down in the mud, Brad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. It looks safe over here. Song of Rest, everybody gets 1d6 added to their health.
That'll get me back to full.
Oh, shit, you got full 6. I'm not going to use a hit die for her just yet.
I'm not gonna roll because I never lost HP.
She's going to...
Oh, really, Brad?
I didn't.
So yeah, as you guys walk up to these rocks, they look like some kind of fallen ruins, actually. Brad, you wouldn't know that, though. You just kind of sat down in the mud.
Yeah.
First signs of civilization, though, as you start heading deeper into the Jocado Wilds. And as you sit there for just about an hour to kind of catch your breath after all the shit that's been trying to kill you. Anybody like to say anything while you're here, briefly?
This might have been a mistake, guys.
This place blows.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but I mean, it's not the worst shape we've ever been in.
We just got here.
Are y'all whining?
Yeah, remember when we just got to Doveport? There's a bunch of crazy things. Oh yeah, well,
I don't remember that.
we had a lot of squishy, skelety things, and it was more than this. I'm pretty sure people took more damage, and I caught on fire, and that was worse than this.
I put on my fireman suit and put the fire out.
So I mean, all in all, like, come on, this stuff's dying. I mean, who's scared of a few little creatures?
I don't like them either. This place is just so icky. I'm tired of the jungle.
Recommendation for Verna: why don't you put a little between here and here, a little trap line to cover our behind us.
Okay. We do that, I guess.
Okay.
Just making a suggestion.
Roll your thieves' tools.
Where's the guys we were hired to protect?
I'm here. I've just been sneaking along behind you.
Oh, I thought they didn't come with us. I thought they was just at the camp waiting for us to
No,
come back.
he's following behind you. He's just letting you guys take care of like all the dangerous shit before he moves forward.
Okay.
Um,
Well, then maybe you can tell us what these rocks are.
They look like some kind of fallen ruins. Not actually quite sure. There were some Yonti that used to live in these parts. I'm not sure if they're still here or not. Maybe more Grung? I'm not quite sure. Best I can tell, this civilization has been gone for some hundreds of years.
So, Verna, you managed to set up a small makeshift trap. It's not really hidden very well. It's actually kind of above the fog line. But if anything came through here, you'd probably hear the bells tinkling.
Yay.
So, as you all are sitting here trying to catch your breath, no telling what is going to happen up ahead as you head further into the Jocado Wilds looking for this lost wizard's tower. And that is where we will end for today.
Go.
So yeah, tomorrow night we will continue through the dungeon.
And here I thought we were going through a cave.
You know what
We're
this
Going to a
Stop
tower. Like, at what point did you think we were going to a cave?
Dungeon means
I'm
dark
like-
and scary
Oh,
underground.
it's a cave.
True.
At worst, we have a tower with some stairs in it.
Oh, that's your meaning of dungeon. I thought we were going to Heidi's little
Love hut.
Heidi's dungeon.
Her
Yeah.
play place.
Cave diving. Yeah. I bet her and Miri can go cave diving together.
Literal cave diving there.
Oh yeah.
Man, y'all are giving me ideas now.
Don't worry, Carson. They give you an idea, and I'm just gonna throw TNT everywhere.
Watch for snakes.
To make the cave bigger?
Fuck snakes. The cave in. Is it possible to use my fishing line to wrap around my dagger to make like a distraction to, I don't know, cave swing, tree swing or something?
Like you're trying to use it like a grappling hook?
Yeah, can I make that?
You can buy a grappling hook.
Yeah, but I want to be cheap and make it.
I mean, yeah, you could try and, I guess, survival and put one together, but it's not going to be as good as a real one.
Okay, I'll probably. I gotta buy stuff. I gotta go to the store and buy stuff when we get back.
They might have had some in the camp.
Hold on. What is he looking for? Grappling hook?
Yeah.
Like Zelda, you know how Zelda had that little chain thing that he shoots out?
So, when I
hooks?
said any spelunking gear,
I have that.
would not been covered by grappling hook?
Nobody asked for a grappling hook specifically.
I
No,
did.
but I asked for spelunking gear, and all I got was mining out.
Yeah.
But I want like an actual contraption that shoots and come back.
Oh, you want like a grappling gun?
Yeah, like Batman stuff.
That's something you might have to get made.
Oh yeah.
It is totally a thing you could get made, but you're gonna have to get it made.
Talk to
Alright.
Kimmy.
Yep, talk to Kimmy. She might be able to.
Who's Kimmy? I'm lost.
Our artificer.
Yeah, the artificer.
I need a list of everything because I can't. I need to constantly read.
Former champion of Norelia.
What you need to do is just go back and watch all the episodes. That's what you need to do.
Seriously.
And I'm still gonna forget. I need like a list of
Write it
everything.
down.
Well, you just said you wanted a list. Go back and watch it all and write down the important things.
And with that 6, no, they did not have a grappling hook in the camp.
Wait.
That was a
You
6.
said these.
Hmm?
You rolled a 6?
I rolled a 6 on a D100 just now, and no, they did not have a grappling hook in the camp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You starting to
You
eat
said
tomorrow, right?
these stones right here are these are stones?
The ones that you guys are next to?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, it's stonemason work, so you could use your thing.
What would it be?
Though Giles just pretty much told you what it was, so.
Yeah. You can do a history check.
So
Yeah.
he had no idea what it was. It's been uninhabited for a long time.
You have advantage on history checks to try and figure it out, so.
Yeah. What is it? History, and then add double my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
So, but you already told us what it was, right?
Yeah. He's assuming it's Yonti construction, that there are some tribes that live out in the jungle. He doesn't know of any that are around here specifically because they haven't explored this far in. Matter of fact, he's also going to tell you guys this is the farthest in anybody's ever made it.
And of course, the entire time we should have been doing them. Every time we moved, we should have done an investigation check on do we see any dead bodies from previous expeditions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
With
god.
the types of things that are here, I doubt we're gonna find much of a bodies.
You never.
But they have anti-venom on them.
What? But how do you know what's below the fog? We can't see it.
Simply
Unless
going
it's
based off the
investigated.
fact that gators will typically eat the whole thing, and so will those snakes. So the likelihood of leftovers is pretty slim.
Yeah, but maybe
Might be
we'll
some
find
poop in there.
a doo-doo pile that has that stuff in it that didn't get digested.
You're a doo-doo pile.
I see a big doo-doo pile right here.
We're right here. That doo-doo pile.